Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In previous video, I have shown you how to design for this one, that is update visitor and how to backend code for this. So if you haven't watched that video, then just go to description there I put the link for my previous video. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to design for this, that is view visitors and how to backend code for this. So let me close this application and let's start the development. So let me just remove this and go to Solution Explorer, and here first thing what I'm going to do is just right click on this, click on add and click on form and add a new form, and I'm going to give it a name that is view visitors and click on enter and just click on this, and we need to make some changes into this properties of this form. So just let me remove the Solution Explorer, just click on this, click on properties, click on this one that is auto hide to false, click on this, and first thing I'm going to remove the form border style. So just click on this one, change this one to none. After this we need to set the size for this. So click on this, I'm going to change the size this one to 1028, 564 and hit enter. After that I'm going to change the back color for this one to white. So back color for this one, click on this custom and select white, and you can see this now the color is changed. Next thing, we need to move back to this one that is update visitor, and I'm going to copy some of the fields from here. So let me copy these two, this one and this one. So let me copy this, close this one and move back over here, paste it over here, and let me put this in the place. And let me just copy this stuff from here to here like this. And we need one data grid view to show the data. So search for data grid view, drag and drop it over here, click on this, make some space, make this one a little bit larger like this, and this one. Change the size of this one as per your choice. Okay, I'm going to put it like this. And this one on the right position. And after this, change the name from this name to search. Hit enter. Let me put this in the proper place. Click on this, change the name for this one from txt name to txt search. And after this, I'm going to change the text for this one from update visitor to view or all visitors like this one, and put this in the center of the screen like this. After that, we need to change the name for this one. So I'm going to change this one data grid view visitors visitor like this and hit enter. After this, just double click on this and this will generate a click event for this, and simply whenever we click on this, I want to close this. So this dot close like this one. And one more thing what we have to do is, if I move back over here, click on this, and what I want is whenever this form open, it needs to be open in the center of the screen. So change the start position, just click on this and select center screen and save it. Now we need to connect this form with the dashboard. For that, just go to Solution Explorer, go to this dashboard. Here we need to click on this, and here if I click on this, let's check the ID for this one, that is view visitor tool strip menu item. Just double click on this, and here first thing what we will check is if that form is already opened or not. So if application dot open forms dot of type view visitors dot count is equal to 1, it means that that form is already open. We need to bring that to front. So application dot open forms dot of type, inside this one we need to pass view visitors, and we will bring the first one dot bring to front like this. If this is not the case, it means that that form is not open. So what we will do, view visitors is equal to new view visitors, and we will open the new visitor. So view visitors dot show, something like this. Now let's start our application and let's test this. So admin and pass, let me log in and click on this and click on this one, and here you can see this. Now this visitor form is visible over here. If I type something inside this one, if I click on this empty space, it means that this form is gone into the background. So if I again click on this, and here you see with the same text, the form is bring it to front. It means that we haven't opened the new form, we bring the existing form to the front. So we have also coded for this one. So let me close this and let's start the coding further. So first thing, what I want is whenever this form loads, I need to load all the visitor into this data grid view. So just double click on the empty space to generate a load event. And here, before we code anything over here, so first we need a database operation object. So database operation is equal to new database operation. And here what I'm going to do is a string query. We are going to need this one and one data set ts object. After this, what we have to do is just move back over here, put all my code into the try and catch block like this, try and catch exception ex console dot write line and ex like this one. And here after this, I'm going to write the query to fetch the data. So query is equal to, and I'm going to simply write select star from my table name is visitors. So visitors. If you have changed the name, then you need to put that name over here. And let me just change the lines. Finally, we have to execute the query. So database operation dot get data. Inside this one, we need to pass the query like this one. And after this method actually return a dataset objects which we have kept into this variable. After this, we have to simply set that dataset object into the data grid view. So data grid view visitors dot data source, and we are going to pass ts dot tables, and we are going to pass the 0th table. Now start my application and let's see if this is fetching the data and setting it into that or not. So admin and pass. If I move back over here, click on this and view visitors, and here you can see this. Now everything is set over here. Next thing what I want is whenever I type something inside this one, I want to filter and show the data corresponding to this result. So let me just close this and move back over here, go to this view visitor, and here if I click on this, and what we have to do is we have to generate a text change event. So go to events, text change event, double click on this, and this will generate text change event. And here again, I'm going to put all my code into the try and catch block exception ex console.writeLine ex like this. And again, I'm going to write the query for this one. So select star from visitors, where we name, I'm going to filter on the basis of name, like, and I'm going to pass the single quotes, double quotes, plus plus, double quotes and single quotes. And here I'm going to pass txt search.text. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to also check that for the visitor ID. So if suppose user is typing visitor ID or visitor name, then we want to filter on both. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check for the visitor ID too. So or visitor ID like single quotes, double quotes, plus plus, double quotes and single quotes, again txt search.text. And this will not work. Why? Because we are using the like operation. Then in this situation, we haven't used a percentage sign over here. So what it will does is it will match the complete text. So to match the regular expressions, we need to put percentage over here. So it means that whatever you typed after that, any character is allowed. And again, here again, I'm going to put the percentage sign. If you want to search that specific character into the middle, then you need to put a percent over here. It means that suppose if you have typed ABC, then ABC can, if it's in the middle of any of the string, then it will also be in that list, that filtered list. After this, what we have to do is we have to execute this query. So database operation dot get data, and we need to pass the query. And this query is basically going to return a dataset object. So ds is equal to like this one. After this, we again need to set this data into the data grid view. Data grid view visitors dot data source is equal to ds dot tables. And so this one we will need to pass the table. So let's save it. Let me just delete this and just like this one. Now start the application and let's check if this one is working fine. So admin, pass, login, move back over here, click on view visitors, and here I'm going to type yes over here. You can see this, all the name starts with yes is visible. So if I delete it, you can see this. If I type J, everything is visible. Let me try with this ID. So let me just copy this ID and let's paste it over here. And here you can see this, I have copied the ID for the one, so only this one is visible. If I delete it, here you can see this. If I delete this, so there are 3 visitor ID which contains 56 at the start, so that's why these all are visible. If I try to change this one to 6, here you can see this 566 in the start of the 2 visitor ID, so that's why 2 records is visible over here. So this one is working fine. That's it for this video, guys. In the next video, we are going to see how to design and code for this generate pass. So make sure you like and subscribe and share with your friends and follow us on Instagram. Thanks for watching.